That's Eric Sorensen. That's Jordan Ham. I'm Jared Cohen. We are previewing the Arizona High School football playoffs, 6A through 4A, teams that are on our radar, maybe a team or two that could go on a run, maybe some that are under the radar. Eric, let's get started with 6A.
I really like the Skyline Coyotes. This is a team that only lost one game to Hamilton, and we look at some of their wins. They shut out Mountain View 30-0. They also beat a very good Desert Vista team. Aaron Wood, their sophomore running back, is about 900 yards on the ground. TJ Duarte, finally a senior, lots of varsity experience, can get it done on the ground and also in the air.
And they play Red Mountain in round one. Skyline has been spectacular, but if Red Mountain can knock them off, Red Mountain is a team I can see that could also go on a little bit of a run. So that'll be a key game. You have Mountain Point and you have Chandler. Those are the top two seeds. But the number 3 seed is the Perry Pumas, coming off their top season in school history, their best season in school history. Brock Purdy didn't start the season because he was ill. He had an outstanding year, great weapons on the outside, Deshane James and Nate James, the brothers. Cutter Hatch on defense. Special teams is solid. This Perry team can beat you in all 3 phases. Let's switch to 5A now. And Jordan, let's start with you.
Yeah, Desert Edge is really jumping out to me. They're coming off a loss against their rival Verado, lost 6-3. The last time Teron Thomas had a regular season loss, that was week 2 of 2014.
Wow.
So this team just knows how to win. They're a veteran squad. I talked to Rich Wellbrock before that game, and that's exactly what he said, specifically on the defense. You look at Dante Blissett up front. This guy has just been a game changer all year. 16 sacks, 17 tackles for loss. He can really make some noise, and not a lot of scoring will be happening on this Scorpions defense.
How about you, Eric? How about you in 5A? What's a team that you think might be floating under the radar?
Probably Queen Creek. The Bulldogs, only 2 losses, Hamilton and last week to Williamsfield, in a game that honestly, from the people that saw it that I talked to, that's a game they should have won. Couldn't get it done in the red zone. They lost by a touchdown. The thing to watch with Queen Creek, their defense has not given up more than 21 points in a game in 2 months.
4A, I'm going to get things started. So Saguaro is by far the favorite. Then that's not breaking news here, and I think
what?
Yeah, right. It's
really,
that's big breaking stuff right there. But Saguaro still has to win games, so you can't just ride them through. So there are teams they're going to have to get the job done. However, I think we could all agree that if someone knocks them off in this playoffs, it could go down as one of the biggest upsets in state playoff history.
Yep.
But some teams on the bottom part of the bracket are standing out to me, and one of those is 6th seed Catalina Foothills. You have a core of players on this team that have been playing together on the varsity level since they were freshmen that are now seniors. When you talk about Rhett Rodriguez and Brian Beckett and Max Mahalchek and more, there's more of them. They've been playing together for a long time. They have great chemistry. They're really starting to click. They did so through section. There's a potential that they could play Sunrise Mountain in the second round, which is a team I know that you think could go on a little bit of a run.
Yeah, and that's because of Chase Cord at the quarterback position. The Boise State commit has just been a monster really since he started back as a sophomore. On the year, he has 23 passing touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, 5 rushing touchdowns. He hasn't been running as much as he has in the past, but I think that's because he has so many weapons around him. And it seems like they were sort of written off after they lost to Saguaro about week 5 or 6, but I think that they could have a shot if they do meet up with Saguaro there deep in the playoffs.
That's Eric Sorensen. That's Jordan Ham. I'm Jared Cohen. The Arizona High School football playoffs get started this weekend.